This one was factory burst color, very cherry red, okay, burst. I just stripped it yesterday, and I made it natural color. So I stripped it. I was able to spare the base coat, so I don't go all the way to the wood. I didn't do it on purpose. It was actually the gel I used. It was a lot of work, many applications, and scrape it off with a razor knife. And then I take a super sharp jackknife and get the rest of it, scrape it around, then a lot of sanding, and got it down to where it was, you know, nice. And I just clear coated it a few heavy coats today. And I just reassembled it. You got to take all the guts out. You got to take the bushings out of the body. There's a method to doing all that. So I finished stripping it yesterday, and then started sanding the surface. And when I finished it, I wanted to make sure it wasn't perfect. There's some little fleck things in it. I could have coated it more. I don't want it perfect. It's perfect for me. So there it is. It's a natural. I didn't stain it or dye it with lemon. That's the base coat. Just clear coated over it several times, and so I got to tune this up. I literally just came upstairs from doing this, and I wanted to get the video out before midnight. So it's a lot of work, unsoldering, taking all the guts out, and see how far out of tune it is? I have no idea where it's at. I just whip the strings on it, set the action height. So let's do it together. I got about 15 minutes, so you guys are an eyewitness. I stripped this and put it back together on the second day. From scratch. Fast drying water-based urethane. That's what these are. Oiled the fretboard. Reassembled it. Alright, so this would be A. I was going to get some lemon burst color, a dye, on Amazon, and when I saw it, when I got done prepping this and sanding the rest of the excess, and all by hand with little pieces of paper, no machine, just so I wouldn't go too far. When I got done getting it prepped for the dye, there, screw that, this thing's gorgeous just the way it is. So there you go. It will not be a lemon burst. Literally, I am tired today because I stayed on it. The stuff dries fairly fast, so I waited 4 hours or so. Carefully sanded by hand with 400. Made these little squares and went all around it carefully to keep the carve, you know, sanding. And because all I used was a spray can from the hardware store. Nothing professional about it. And so when you just use a spray bomb, I did the first couple coats outside, the wind's blowing, there's dust in the air. The rest of them I did down cellar and opened the bulkhead and had a fan. This is what happens when you're bored, you know. I had screwed up the finish on the cherry burst. This was very cherry and orangey in the middle. And I had screwed it up in this area, and it bothered me so much. You know, I wouldn't even want to sell it because it was screwed up finish. Somebody would have probably given me cheap money for it. The pickups in these are $500. That's what they come with, $500 pickups. They're inspired by Gibson Custom Shop, not Gibson USA. There's no Gibson USA that'll touch these 3 Epiphones, ever, and I'll bet money on it. None that'll touch them in tone and the whole thing. They're all custom, even the tailpiece is custom shop, the bridge is designed custom shop with the small pins. I've got a custom shop 59 bridge down cellar, and it pops right on here. Fits perfect. This is all custom shop appointments, not Gibson USA. There's a big difference. Like a custom shops are more than double a Gibson USA. That's the difference. When I saw them starting to put these out, and these two new ones I just showed you, the 60 in Wash Cherry and the Wash Bourbon 59, they even went as far as to put authentic rosewood fretboard on them. They already got authentic mother of pearl. And then they went, this is laurel, but I love it. I don't even notice it. Those are authentic mother rosewood, and they also got bumblebee capacitors, the same as the Custom Shop Gibsons. CTS pots. Literally, folks, I just walked upstairs from down there. I am freaking tired. I didn't go to bed last night until 2:30 in the morning. Not because I was working on the guitar, because I sat here watching a football rerun and played. I lit it up for like a couple hours. Got heavily caffeinated. Brand new 9.5s, top wrapped. The 60, I've got that tuned down a half step because I've been recording some rock and roll, some badass freaking rock and roll style stuff at a half step down. Recording programs coming soon. I got someone that's going to help me. I might, if he's willing to sing on some of them. Because I need that attitude vocalist. Through a $189 transistor amp. I don't need a high-end one right now. I got a pre-stretch of strings. Usually I do all this before I put the camera on, but I just wanted to get a visual out there and update you all. A couple people asked me, I want a video, I want to see it when the guitar's done. It's freaking gorgeous. Just the way it is. Screw the lemon. Lemon burst is so popular, which they are. They're gorgeous color. So I thought about that too, and I'm saying, yeah, it's a very popular color. 1 million people got them, so we'll leave it this color. There we go. I'm not selling it anyways. These three I'll keep. And I, you know, I got other guitars now, Strat. I'm tired. beat on them a little bit. They'll stretch right out. Oh, G harmonic minor over a D chord. G harmonic minor works killer over that D. Also D mixolydian. Yeah, just a sound check. There's a Alright, so let's tune it up again. So there you go. I just, like I said, just got it put together. I wanted to get the video done. What I like about the custom buck is you can have super nasty gain, which I got on right now. Disgusting level of distortion.